fight, we will stand, we will fight. It's not over till it's over.
Hello and welcome to Gfinity. We have the coverage of the UK leagues going live right now. It's going to be an incredible set of games. The big teams are going to go head to head. Every match is going to count. I am, of course, Brycey, and joining me for this is Gucci.
I am indeed. I mean, this is the first game we've got from the UK and Ireland leagues. This is going to be from the Alpha Group, the first game on stream, and it is going to be Infused facing off against Total Esports Circuit.
It will, and this is a big game. I believe the second game we've actually got coming up will be Aware versus TYT for all the fans of those two teams out there. So don't go anywhere after this set of games. We are now currently waiting for the teams to ready up, and then we will jump straight into the action. Now, Gooch, these groups have been talked about quite a lot, saying, oh, one of them might be unfair, one other might be unfair. In my opinion, you know, it's always going to be one side slightly stronger. Everyone's going to perceive it that way. I'm really looking forward to it. Everybody's kind of been trying to pick who they think is going to go through. Who do you think will kind of make it out of the groups?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's the top four that go out of each group, obviously, to come down here to London to actually face off in a separate league, so to speak. And then that, of course, earns themselves the qualification to LA. Now, you're always going to be looking at the same sort of names, aren't you? You're going to be looking at your Infused, your TCMs, your Epsilons to go through. Now, I'm not sure. Are we going to be seeing some shock upsets actually coming through and facing down into London?
This is kind of what people have been talking about. It's unsure because it can go against you. We've seen in the Pro League. Now, Aware actually won the Pro League that Gfinity did a couple of months back. So you got to think they look very strong to get through on the qualification. And it could be a couple of games either way. If a big team loses to a lower level team, not only they might still come top four, but it could affect where they come in the league to the point that they play another big team at the European Championships.
Yeah, I mean, of course, the first team that places first in one group will then face a team that plays fourth in the other, and that's how it will go down, second place, third. So you want to be coming as high up in that group as you can.
Yeah, you certainly do, and we are still just waiting for the teams now. Not entirely sure where they've gone.
We were all in the lobby. As soon as the stream went live, they disappeared.
Yeah, we are just coming away. I'm just going to check my messages once again. It's not there, unfortunately. But let's talk about these two teams. Who do you think is going to win, TEC versus Infused? It's a big game between them, in honesty.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. I mean, TEC quite fortunate to be here necessarily. I mean, they actually...
I don't know about that.
Well, they got through based on a disqualification.
They did. However, I fully believe that if it wasn't for the disqualification, they would have made it through in the second week anyway.
They would have made it through anyway. Okay, well.
I think TEC, for me, 100% deserve to be in the leagues.
Well,
I think you can't say they are outside of top 16.
No, definitely not. I'm just saying that based on how
they did. I get what you're trying to say. They got through on a technicality, but like I said, that team shouldn't have played them, so they should have made it through. I think TEC they were kind of happy when it was like, oh, thank goodness for that. We'd have to play again next week.
They didn't have to worry about the stress of, well, if we don't do it this week, then that's it, sort of thing. But I mean, if you look at the two lineups that we've actually got here, I mean, Infused look very, very strong. I mean, you've got Excellence on there. He came second at LA XP. That was back in 2011. And then Call of Duty World Championships, he placed 6th with Epsilon last year. Mm-hmm. So, of course, he wants to get himself back into LA. We've got Mohog. He went under the TCM lineup in 2011, I believe.
It was a long time ago, yes.
Yeah. But obviously didn't get anything from it. So he will want to be gunning and back in LA and trying to do the damage for the European team. So I think Infused is going to come out all guns blazing in this one.
Well, a popular topic of conversation that has actually been occurring is we've been kind of talking about who do you think will make it all the way to the World Championships. What 4 teams would you decide? I actually couldn't decide on 4. I went for 5 that are my hot picks. Ton disagreed with one of them. He doesn't think Aware are going to make it into the top 4. I said they would. What are your thoughts?
I think they will. They've been a team for so long. I mean, it's one of those teams that haven't actually changed players throughout their Black Ops 2 sort of career, so to speak, and now moving into Ghosts. They've stuck together. They've been a solid roster for, it's got to be at least 10 events now, and there isn't that many teams that actually do that, so I think they've got the chemistry working in their favour. Yeah,
I know exactly what you mean. I'm just kind of waiting now to see how these two games are going to go down. What are your top 4 there? I mean, the obvious ones that everybody has been saying, TCM and Epsilon, I don't think you're going to go different.
I think I'm going to go with TCM, Epsilon, Infused and Aware. They're going to be my 4.
Fair enough. Ruling out Orbit, who kind of European Championship from the last Black Ops 2 event.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're one of those teams that very much on the day performance, I think. And I just think that Aware will sort of have the edge over them. It's definitely Aware or Orbit to be that fourth team. I definitely think that top three that I mentioned will definitely go. And then I think it's between Aware and Orbit for that fourth and final spot. But I think Aware would just edge that.
Fair enough. Well, we have just got an invite to the lobby, so I'm hoping that it is ready once again as the players are in there, and we should get underway. If you guys do obviously want to interact with Gfinity, you can, and you can use the Twitter, it's at Gfinity. The Facebook is Gfinity UK. The YouTube, where VODs and other content that we produce, will be Gfinity TV, and you can check out all the action on gfinity.net, the website. And feel free to interact with the stream. Tell us who you want to see coming up in the weeks. We are planning to stream every team at least once in the next couple of weeks. We're also going to be taking your suggestions for who you think is going to win and who's going to go through. And we love hearing that sort of thing. We're going to brace predictions off and see how the community is kind of reacting to everything. But I do believe everybody is now in the lobby, and domination on Octane has in fact started.
Yeah, this is going to be the first map here on the stream, Bryce. It's going to be domination on Octane. Of course, later on we have got Aware taking on against TYT. That is, of course, in the Bravo group. So we've got a game from both groups here.
Well, he's only do right. Let's get on board with these two. Going to be interesting to see how they set up. Sometimes a more aggressive team, if they can just lock it down, can really put the hurt on. So we're going to jump on board with the Ghost first of all, and that is going to be... It looks like we're going to go on board TEC.
Yep, we are going to be on board with TEC first of all, and we're going to go with their newest player, so to speak, and that is going to be Wonder, of course, rocking that M-Top.
He used to be known back in the day for his incredible hip-fire ability. I'm not sure how you get an incredible hip-fire ability, but he used to do that an awful lot. I wonder if we're going to see the same thing. For me, I was curious about Wonder because he took a long break last season, and when he came back, for me, he was still every bit as good as he was when he left. So I'm curious to see this is him on Ghosts.
Yeah, this is actually my first view on Wonder as well, Bryce, so it's interesting that you mentioned that. I mean, he's come up straight out, all guns blazing off the bat there, trying to push around, get a decent angle on that B, which of course is the crucial flag, especially on this map. You want to be controlling that and a home flag to get the benefit of the spawn system, but he's pushed right the way around to throw a spanner in the works now and getting straight on that enemy's flag.
He's excellent. He's actually on the 3. He just took down 2 with a nade and picked up another one there, so it does look like they are under serious problem. Realize trying to go around, does manage to hold it down. B is actually being lost as well, so kind of the two teams trying to just trade here across the map. Mello now on with the MTAR, trying to hold it down, but Infused at the moment seem the stronger team.
Yeah, Infused have got that B flag in lock. They've got the A as their home as well, so now they are going to begin that lead as they pull away from TEC.
Certainly are now. Let's see what Mello can do. Can he try and stop this now? Have a quick look at the scoreboard. You know, it's kind of even. I mean, Excellent's actually doing right, 5-1. Now, talking about Excellence in himself, he actually went on a month-long trip to Brazil. His game time on this game was incredibly low for a top player. He's come back into it, and everything I've heard has been positive. They said he's picked it up so fast.
Yeah, of course. I mean, as you said, he was out for a month, so to speak, and that was in the initial stages of the game, so that's the biggest learning curve as well, completely gone and out. But he's been a pro for such a long period of time. I'm sure he'll have no trouble getting back into this, and this is his sort of first real test.
It is, and they go Wonder needed to make that kill to try and convert it back into TEC's favour. Didn't manage to get it, as we're now on with Robs throwing out the nade. Does actually get it on the Mohawk, but it's not good enough. JT picking up the kill on him, and now we're just going to see if TEC can come back out of spawn and try and take it back. They are currently trailing 31-20.
Yeah, currently 11 points down, but that's not a massive feat as there's still over 8 minutes left in the entire game. Of course, domination, a game of 2 halves and 10 minutes in total, so it's not down and out for TEC yet.
Yes, and there's now Robs does get taken down as we're on board with him. Let's jump on board with someone else. Let's go back on board with Wonder as he does pick up that kill. Now it looks like TEC are starting to make moves. They need to try and get a little bit more control of this map before they can push them off B, or they could be going for what I suspect Wonder wants to do and try to split it while the rest of his team pushes hard middle map.
Yeah, like he tried to do initially, go straight towards the enemy's home flag, get Infused confused about where they're actually going, but he's got his teammates in position. He's got himself on that B flag, and it looks as if they're going to take it. Was there 2 on there? It has been neutralised at the very least, though, Bryce.
It has. It's going to give him a little bit of breathing room just to try and stop this bleed. 49-30 now. Mello going to come back out, and you can tell how practiced the nades are on this map. Every single time somebody tries to get on there, you can just see every player arc up and throw it pixel perfect. Now, Mello's going to try and go through. There's still somebody in crate, and he's going to get slapped down as well. They're not really reacting very well to the way Infused are playing this map. They just seem to be in more places.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Infused are just in the right place at the right time, so to speak, but that is good practice. They know exactly where they need to be to do the damage. Realize getting taken down in the back there.
Oh, excellence with the two-piece to clear that one up, actually. That was fantastic.
Yeah, and now we are watching Mello once again on this B flag. That should at least be neutralised, and it has been. TEC still trailing now, currently almost at 30 points.
Now Wonder just trying to drop some bullets there. Doesn't manage to get him. B now neutral once again, but it is being lost. He's trying to, but he gets taken down, and it does seem like TEC are kind of not really having the best game here. It is their first game in the league. Every team is going to want to start this one off with a bang, and it does look like Infused are doing just that. Realise though with a two-piece.
Yeah, like I said before, I mean, Infused are going to come out all guns blazing. Of course, you've got the two very experienced pros in the form of Excellence and Mohawk teaming up with two up-and-coming stars, so to speak, JT and Watson. They've been just below the surface for quite some time, and now they really are peaking.
Well, this is, like I said, with TEC, for me, could be the ones to make it to the regional qualifier, and it does seem like they are hot favourites in the community as well. Infused obviously kind of want this when they want to make sure that they don't slip. I said it is a big game for them. They need to make sure they get these top teams to just lock them down, because like I said, if they lose this one and then they don't perform against a lower ranked team, it could still spell disaster.
Yeah, it could indeed, Bryson. We are coming into the last minute of this matchup now in the first half of this domination. Currently 30 seconds left on the board, and it's currently 59 points to TEC, 75 to Infused, so they really have come out very, very strong now. As we're still going to go on board with Realize, try and prevent them taking C and get more points. Ooh, shaky from Realize. He did have the support of his teammate right next to him though. They're just going to recap that C flag, trying to make sure that they don't get dominated for any point in this matchup.
You know what, it could have been a bigger score here. You'd have seen Infused just taking off. Looking at the scoreboard in the final few seconds there, JT 20-8 with 2 captures, really putting in the work. Excellence at the bottom is actually going positive as well. Doesn't have the score to his name though. And you know what, all of TEC kind of around the same level. We've actually got 2 on 10-14 and 2 on 11. And you know what, there we go, 86 to 65, 21 points different there, Gooch. It's not a phenomenal lead. I mean, last night was a 2K series between TCM and Epsilon, and TCM had a 37-point lead in the first half and lost it.
37-point lead and
yes,
still managed to lose, exactly. So you can see that it is perfectly doable. I mean, 21 points, that's nothing compared to what you say 37 yesterday. So we could be seeing them come back out. They just need to, in this little break they've got here, they need to just recompose themselves, have a little chat. Come on, boys, get ourselves back into this. Of course, the first map in the league, very, very crucial. You want to be coming out on a high.
This is the start of their campaign for the next couple of weeks to try and make sure they get to the European Championship, and from there make the last little hop over to LA and try and win everything. So, like I said, they are going to be going so hard. The teams are ready. They have practiced for this since the game come out. They knew it was coming. So on board now with Infused for the first time. Let's see how they're going to rock. And we're on board with JT, who was incredible. 20-8 with 2 captures we did see there. Let's see if he can replicate that as we jump on the sticks.
Yeah, we're going to be watching him straight off the bat now. Interesting to see whether he's going to be the player going for the flag or is he going to be pushing through. He's stayed straight on that flag now, so he will be getting that initial first capture and waiting to see if anybody rushes towards him just straight through that middle, which I highly doubt there will be anybody pushing that aggressive that early on. Now what he wants to do is make his way in towards this middle map area, try and have a look, see if there's anybody getting a decent angle on that B flag, and then try and help his teammates get the B flag in turn.
Yeah, he's just going a little slow there, trying to see it, and he did actually manage to pick up that kill. And now just trying to hold it down, and you can see they're actually going to be losing it, and he does manage to go down there. Now we're going to jump on board with Mohawk, Big Steve as he is known, and he doesn't get down as well. It doesn't look like TEC are coming out, all guns firing on the second half. JT back on board with him. They are now losing, but he's going to try and go for it, but Rob shuts him down. It looks like they might be the ones to kind of capture that B point first.
Yeah, it's going to be big for TEC if they're able to get control of that B flag, which they have. Mohawk there trying to clean up some pieces, does manage to pick up 1 kill. Now he's going to push through, get on towards that B flag.
Another man backing him up. Excellence is in there as well, trying to go for it quickly, but he's going to be taken down. Mohawk survives, managed to get it back so fast. Almost no benefit. I don't think there was any benefit there. Look, it's almost tied up, and they're actually going to get the lead because of the rotation of the points. And Mohawk has just done his team a wonder, and it does seem like he are going to keep pushing forward. They need to keep map control here. JT, Excellence is going on trying to lock this one down. Doesn't make that kill. It's going to switch back in favour of TEC already.
Yeah, it has switched back, and that's something we didn't see on the first side, Bryce. Once Infused had control of that B flag, they kept it for the entirety of it. I mean, it got neutralised a couple of times, but that was all. TEC never really gained control, so TEC need to make sure they emulate that in this second side.
So JT is now holding back. They're careful of the spawn here, and it looks like they're going to have to get out of this position, and it's not going to be easy for them. When you're locked in spawn here, you're just going to see the enemy team kind of just push up, take a bit of map control, and set up ready for you to come back out. As you can see, as the kills go in, and TEC pick up 2 more. Another wave of kills. Robs gets 1 as well, and they're just being pushed back. You can see even Watson is worried about his home flag.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at that kill feed up the top right hand of your screen, you will have seen a lot of kills go in TEC's favour there, Bryce.
Yeah, you certainly will now. Watson, he's actually going back. He knew somebody was going to be around. He's got it, and he has managed to stop the bleed. Just stopping that there. A triple cap at this point would be disastrous. Even though they neutralise it, it would be awful. They need to make sure they have the lead. They hold on to it. They need to start trading, maybe kind of a tactic, take back a bit of map control. JT now going to go for it.
Yeah, looks as if he's going to try and push straight through that strip club. Oh, he's just held fire now and looked in towards this middle map area, making sure nobody can push out and get themselves in towards that B flag area. JT instantly spinning around as well. Knows there's somebody coming behind him. There was 2. Does get taken down though. And was that momentarily down for all of the Infused lineup? I'm not too sure, as they do keep dropping like flies, Bryce. This is good from TEC.
They have, and they have neutralised it though. Gives them a time to take a bleed. JT throwing those nades out, hoping to get a kill. Doesn't manage to get even a hit marker, as JT trying to get another kill there. They've put it back in TEC. TEC doing a fantastic job of shutting them down this time. JT is 10-7. The rest of the team are all negative. Rob's 9-5. He seems to be the man putting in the work at the moment, but they've gone for the split. And he's still alive. Mohawk is actually there, and he looks like he's managed to pick up a kill as well. He keeps defaulting off him for some reason, but they didn't manage to do it. They have neutralised it though. It means a gun will be off of the map while they capture it back. This is a good chance for Infused to make work.
Yeah, this is a 15-point difference as well, owing to that 21 that they had lead previously. So currently trailing by 6 points are TEC, as they're doing very well to get themselves back into this.
There we are. This has been TEC's half now. Watson is trying to put some bullets down, gets shut down by Robs, and it's looking so bad here. If they lose this home flag, it could be disastrous. That's definitely going to be neutralised now, and they've got to stop it, and they have managed to just shut him down. Is he here, or did he just go for the neutralise? He did. He's now looking for him. JT, he knows what a bad situation this is. It looks like TEC might actually end up taking this first one.
Yeah, it looks that way indeed, Bryce. I mean, JT is confused. Where's he gone? He does manage to pick up the kill, but he's been shot in the side as well. Doesn't know whether to challenge or whether to run off. Decides to challenge. Does leave it just long enough to be able to go back and make that easy pick, though.
Certainly as they are. In fact, almost got a. If he neutralised and gone for the big push, could have made it. It does seem like it's going to be all over. It does mean TEC are now in the lead. Mohawk desperately going for the middle. There is another person there. He's going to have someone behind him. Mello picks up the 2 to stop it, and this could be disastrous, because I think it is now going to be all over. It's 28 in favour of TEC this half so far, and it's 42 seconds left. There has to be a miracle now for Infused.
Yeah, Infused have really got to turn it up now. I mean, it's now or never. Last 30 seconds. This is where they need to get some points. I mean, Mohawk's going to push right around onto A. He needs to capture this flag, as his teammates need to get on that B flag as well. I think, Bryce, I don't even know if it's possible.
No,
I definitely don't think it is now.
He's got the neutralised, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Watson is there, and he's going to excellence, is jumping on it. Can they try and do something? But they're losing C flag. It's all over, Goose. They cannot do anything now, as, oh my goodness, like we said, 21 points. It's not undoable, and TEC have done it. They will take the first map here, and they have kind of shown that they are willing to battle no matter how much they get beaten on the first half.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, as I was saying, I thought 21 points, that's a big difference on domination. You come in, tell me I am completely mistaken. 37 you said you saw yesterday, 21 we've seen here tonight, and that is a great way to start off the league system for TEC.
It really is, and there's looking at the scores. JT still putting a lot of work, 17-11. TEC Rob 17-7 though, beat him to the punch as the top fragger of that one. But what a comeback by the TEC squad. They certainly put the work in. They take the first map we're showing on stream here, and not the last. But let's see if they can do all 3 and knock Infused into a dangerous position.
Yeah, that's absolutely great performance from TEC there to get back in from that 21-point deficit. Definitely the way you want to be starting this league system.
It most certainly is. So what we're going to do is go to a very quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with map number 2. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to the Gfinity stream for the UK and Ireland leagues. This is a game from the Alpha group. We have got Infused facing off against Total Esports Circuit. It's currently 1-0 to TEC. My name is Alex Gooch. I'm joined by Brycey for your evening's entertainment.
Yes, and what an evening it's already been. What a comeback from TEC in the first game of domination. Like you said, Gooch, you didn't think they could do it. And I said, you know what? 21 is not a big number anymore. This game swings wildly as you switch between halves. TEC have proved that once again, and it does seem they will take the first map against Infused. What that means for the groups is that currently TEC are on top.
Yep, currently TEC are leading the group.
Well, we've got the result for, so they're currently on top of the group. But continuing on forward, if they manage to take this one, like I said, this is where Infused were one of the teams you thought would go through. I was like, well, it's between them and Orbit. They've not started off in the best way they possibly could. I mean, they have got some real veterans in there, and they are going to be a little bit worried about, we need to take this one. It'll be a great start for their campaign.
Yeah, I mean, I really thought they would have taken that first map, especially after the first 5 minutes that we saw 21 points up. I thought, okay, they'll be able to just trade a few flags with TEC in that second side and be able to maintain the lead throughout. Obviously, not the case. TEC really did come back swinging.
They most certainly did, and we're just currently waiting for all the players to get back in the lobby. Obviously, it switches host. We are not hosting dedicated for the streams at the moment, just because we want to make sure there's no bias between anyone. Now, guys, if you are watching at home, feel free to share the stream and obviously tweet into Gfinity who you think will go through. Our social media, once again, is of course the Twitter at Gfinity. If you want to check out the Facebook page, it's Gfinity UK. The YouTube is Gfinity TV, and the website is gfinity.net, where you can find information about the proceedings.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, let us know what you guys think back home. Let us know on the Twitter, on the Facebook. Who do you think is going to go through your top 4 from this group? Who do you think is going to win, Infused or TEC? Of course, TEC currently 1-0 in the lead in the best of 5
I would
series.
love to see the feed after this game and who the community thinks will take it. Will Infused come back and take this at least 3-1, maybe 3-2? Or do TEC now have this in the bag? They're going to get that momentum and power through to take the win.
Well, a lot of the games that we've actually seen so far, Bryce, in this sort of qualification process have been fairly convincing 3-0 victories. So it's good to see that we've had already a close fought contest in that map number 1. Can we be seeing that over the entirety of the game? I've certainly.
Well, this is where we're going to see the big games. These are the big, like I said, the big teams will all have to play each other at some point if they're in their league. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of those games here. Will this go further than Game 3? We're about to find out. Here is Search and Destroy on Freight, and can TEC pull it through?
Yep, so this is going to be the first Search and Destroy that we are seeing here in the league system. So this is going to be on Freight, as you've just said, Brycey. We're going to go on board with, is it the Ghost team we're going to go on board with first?
Yes, I believe that will be the attacking team. And now we're going to jump on board with them. What we usually do, guys, for you watching at home, is we stay on with the attacking team. They have the work to do, so they usually have to make the plays. I usually find on this map, Gooch, they either go for an all-out push towards A very, very quickly, or they kind of stall in the middle and try to make that first pick. First pick on this map decides the round so many times that it's probably the most important thing about playing it.
Okay, so we're going to get on board with the Infused team first of all. Of course, just fresh off the bat of that defeat on that domination. So they've got a point to prove now, Bryce, to show that it wasn't just a mishap. They want to get through this.
Send it now. Mohawk pre-aiming there. I think he's going to try and sneak a nade off of there, and he doesn't manage to pick up anyone. Just being very, very cautious. Like you said, both teams are just stalling a little bit now. Actually, Excellence is being quite aggressive with where he's standing. He does see one there. Is he going to get the pick?
Oh!
No! Wonder takes him down. Little bit shame, but Mohawk answers back, and I think JT just saw somebody up top being very, very cautious with what he's doing.
Yeah, I've seen that
goes
player
for the
up
quick.
top. Didn't manage to pick up the kill. I thought that his crosshairs were actually on that player there. Obviously not, as he's got that
You can
second
see
weapon
he's
as well.
very tempted to challenge, but he's like, I don't want to give away another pick.
No, you don't want to be letting your team down on this one. I mean, of course, risk to reward ratio, but you just need to be pushing up very, very gradually as he does climb up but gets shut down by Mello. And we're going to get back on board with Mohawk. So
He's now in 1 versus 3. Can he do this one? Mohawk up top. Bomb is currently laying there down. He has 13 seconds for it. I don't think he's going to go for it. I think he's just going to wait.
Try and make a pick, maybe.
No, doesn't even get that one as TEC take first blood in the Search and Destroy.
Yeah, so TEC starting at this map as they finish the last. All guns blazing, come out very, very strong there. So we just see that final kill cam from Wonder.
Now, let's see if they can continue this on as we will be jumping on board with TEC for the attack. And I'm going to find out as we jump on board. Here we go on to TEC now. Who would you like to see on this one? Who made the kill? Well,
yeah,
Wonder.
I was just about to say, I mean,
He's a Wonder.
Wonder made the first blood onto Excellence with some good shooting. He also got the round-ending kill cam as well, so it's only right that we stay on board with him, as he's just been tagged in the sides. He's walked through that garage
Something
area
caught
there.
him. Not an awful lot. It was barely even noticeable, but Wonder now going for the nade through the window. Does it connect? Doesn't actually hit anything. And now they're being aggressive here. They're pushing up, waiting for any sort of pick. They have lost Robs. Now he's going to go around the corner. No, gets shut down by Mohawk this time. Oh! Mohawk with a 2. Just saying, sit down. You're not coming this way. Realise all alone now. Can he pull off some sort of ridiculous clutch? No, he cannot, as TEC gets shut down.
And that's gonna level
Mohawk
up
now
the
4 and
scores.
1.
Yeah, Mohawk, of course, answered back. Did think that perhaps he didn't get his shooting completely on point in that first round, but obviously proving that we were completely wrong with that. I mean, four kills. That was the ace for Mohawk in that round.
So now let's go on board now. Back once again with Infused, and I don't think we can watch anyone else. We shouted Wonder's praises last time. Let's jump on board with Mohawk. See what he can do. Now, it does seem like they're going down his right-hand side. Will this be an instant push into red? I think they're going to go for it. They have 6 over their Robs. Oh, Mohawk is on fire. And you can see with the speed, he can kind of twitching about with his shots that he definitely is feeling the adrenaline pump in. And they know this is a good opportunity for them to come back. They've made the first pick. Now where they're going to go, but no, Wonder managed to answer back. 3 versus 3.
Yeah, and they are all together now in that bottom red area. Mohawk's just going to try and push out, get into the enemy spawn. He has seen a player around him, but he's been shot in the back as well. So that was Mellow and Wonder both making plays at the same time. And TEC are going to win that defensive round. So both teams won their defense.
Wonder, superstar for TEC team now, as he does pick up 3 that round. He actually was ready for Mohawk when he came around the corner. He did hear the drop, and Mohawk was expecting to kill him when he dropped out, but wasn't able to. And Wonder just quite happy, just mopped up all those kills. And he's now 6 and 1.
Yep, so let's get on board with the attacking side once again. Are we going for Wonder, or are we going to flick off?
No, I think we have to stay on board with Wonder. You don't move off somebody who's 6 and 1 after 3 rounds. Let's see what he can do as he pushes forward.
Going to push forward once again. Not been tagged in the side this time. Knew which gun he wanted to choose straight away. Gone for a wall bang, not picked anything up, but Watson with the pre-nade onto Robs there. That's going to be the first blood of this round. Still on board with Wonder.
Let's see what he can do. Now, this is where it kind of stalls here. They're a little bit worried. They know they've lost a pick, so it's going to be very dodgy. They've lost 2 picks. It's Wonder and his teammate, who's that left alive? It is going to be Mellow to try and do something here. 2 versus 4. Horrible situation. They don't have any match controls. He goes down as well through Excellence. Mellow now in a 1 versus 4. Can he do the impossible, or will it be 2 all?
1 versus 4, 40 seconds. He's taken down Excellence. So now that's made it a 1 versus 3. But of course, he hasn't got the bomb. He is on the attacking side. He's got a huge mountain to climb here, Bryce. Speaking of climbing, he's right on the top of this map now. Can he get any aerial position onto any of the Infused players? They're not going to be silly at this point in the game and show themselves. 28 seconds left on that clock.
Oh, they were ready.
Able.
They were waiting. They knew what he was going to do. He didn't have a lot of choices. I can only imagine his team was set up they were set up around him. Sorry, but there we go. Mohawk had it called in. Managed to know that he had to stay somewhere around that area, and it will now be 2 all.
Yep. So once again, the defensive side has been won, despite us thinking over the weekend perhaps that the attacking side was the easier to win on this map. Certainly saw that in some of the stream that I watched from back home.
Now JT currently on a donut, so let's see if he can break that now. Going in around number 5, and it does seem he's going to be tagging up with Excellence. Excellence not actually closing. No, he's got the door closed behind him. So Excellence is going to be going it solo underground. And JT is going to be sniping.
That's going to make sure that nobody can actually flank Excellence. He is sat underneath though.
Now let's see, JT is looking for that pick. It's always very nervous here. You've got to be thinking, what if they've got 1-2 looking in the same places? JT desperately trying to make this pick. He's trying to see anyone here. Most pro players know these points off by heart, so they won't stick their head out. But you can always hope somebody's trying a little bit of a different tactic now. They are still pushing forward. Like I said, this stalls occasionally as both teams look for that pick.
Yeah, first blood still yet to happen. I mean, JT just covering Excellence. He's back there just a little bit. He's got the bomb coming round behind him, providing him with some additional support. It looks as if they're going to go for the B plant, as this Infused team are pushing up this left-hand side.
Now JT trying to push some shots down. He does see somebody there on Lumber. Not able to do an awful lot. Just get taken down by Realise. His teammates.
Realise
picks up the 2-piece. And that's not exactly what they want. JT now going to try and move forward and do something. He has 15 seconds if he wants to make a play. But he knows he's going to have to make a kill to make it. Sees one. Now he's going to flick. Can he see the second? He doesn't have time to plant. They've got to know that bomb is there.
He's going to push through. He's got to try and be able to take down Realize there in that back corner. Not going to be able to do so. Mohawk's coming to show himself. Realize challenge. Knew that they were going to win anyway. And that ended without a kill landing.
There we go. Realize you can actually see just bouncing up and down behind the hard cover. Mohawk will not able to do an awful lot. Now going on to the next one. Let's see if this will continue in the vein. I think it will, and TEC will kind of dominate. I'm kind of getting that feeling here. I'm kind of feeling that TEC are just going to keep going harder and harder. And Infused, I mean, they're not doing great on the S&D in my opinion. One of their players is Watson's doing okay. Excellence and JT 1 and 3, 1 and 3. I mean, Rob's actually we should watch Rob. He's on a 0 and 4. Didn't even realise that.
Do you think he's going to pull this out now as they attempt to extend their lead? Do you think he's going to pull it back for his team? Of course, being carried a little bit as it stands, but of course every player does have its benefit.
He saw somebody but chose not to take the shot.
I think he saw two, you know, there's one in that back area as well, so knew that if he just started shooting at that player in front, he was going to get picked from his teammate.
Man, I managed to pick it up though. It doesn't look like they're going to go for the A plan. They might be able to rotate towards B.
Good from TEC, this is. Made the first 2 kills. They're on the attack as well, trying to break it.
Look at him run. There we go. Kills have been picked up. Didn't even see that because of the stun. So let's see how that goes down in the final kill cam. It's going to be Realize picking up as he turns to defend and takes down JT. 4-2 now to TEC.
That was good team communication there, I'm assuming, which enabled Realize just to spin around. He was already shooting before he even knew where the player was. So just shows that good communication does make good teamwork. And we have seen an attack inside being won, so Infused need to answer back by doing the exact same if they do not want TEC to start running away with this, Bryce. Currently 4-2 to TEC.
Let's see what Infused can do. I would jump on board with somebody who doesn't have a great score. Where is Mr. Excellence now? Let's see what he can do. He's gone underground once again. I did want to kind of jump to him last time, but I thought we'd stay on with the player. Let's see how he's going to play this one. Very, very cautious at the moment. Yeah,
of course, Realize was positioned at the back of that B-bomb on the last round, so will he choose to go in the same sort of spot again? Excellence being very, very cautious as he's trying to push out. Realize has made a sniper kill on Mohawk, so that's the top fragger from Infused down already. Excellence is trying to retreat back a little bit towards this middle map, trying to see if he can see anybody. Of course, Realize knows that he's not at the back of B this time because he's really taken out Mohawk on that right-hand side. Shots being exchanged now between the two players. Excellence needs to just stay alive, I think, Bryce.
He certainly does. He needs to be quite careful here. He's weak. Now it looks like they're going to go for the A plant as JD picks up a kill. Excellence manages just quick snapshot him, takes him down, and now they have the advantage as Watson picks up a kill. Realize the only one left. He picks off one. Can he get the clutch? They've just bugged out. They have gone. JT says, nope, not hanging around here. I'm not waiting for you to jump around the corner and take me on. But it is a 2 versus 1. Let's jump on board with a 1.
Let's see what Realize can do. Still positioned in the middle map, waiting for somebody to come and check the bomb, trying to make the first pick, but unable to do so. So Infused answer back by winning the attacking round. So that narrows TEC's lead slightly once again. 4-3 to them as they go on to the defensive.
It does, and again, does this mean it's going to be keep going this way? In which case, TEC have the advantage being that round up, especially with their attack coming up. Now, will they win this attack, or will they have a chance to answer back? Now, we're going to jump on board straight away and see what Robs can do, as he has actually still not got off that donut.
No, it's still 0 and 5, not having the best of search and destroys Robs. I mean, I personally think that Infused are going to take this defensive round, you know, Bryce. Despite TEC winning the last attack that they actually played, I think it's going to go their way and it's going to go to 4-4.
Well, Mello said no, picked up a kill already on Mohawk. And now Rob's trying to go forward. It's been answered back by JT. Rob's desperately throwing out grenades. Is anybody in red? Doesn't seem to have got a tag with that one. No, it's gunfight going in the middle. Watson wins it, putting TEC in a bad position. Realize just trying to see if he can get a pick back. Not able to see anything yet, checking every single corner on this map.
Yeah, you need to, especially as his teammate has just gone down. Realize has seen him as well, he's missed him. Didn't have the chance to shoot, and is that a 1 versus 3 he's left himself in?
It certainly has. That door is open. Just being very cautious here how he moves around the map. But just he actually gets seen, bringing it back to 4-4. Infused, not laying down and dying. They have won 2 rounds back to back now to keep this in. And will they be able to just win again on the attack like they did last time?
Yep, can they flip it round? Of course, they were trailing by 2 rounds. Can they take the lead now, Bryce? Let's see as they are going to go on the attacking side.
Okay, onto the attacking side we go. And let's jump on board with someone. Who would you like to watch for this time on, Gooch?
I think we should get on board with JT, you know, Bryce. He's got the bomb, so he's going to be probably the most aggressive of the 2.
Sorry about that. I messed up just a little bit. But there we go. Let's go on board with, who said, JT?
Yeah, JT's got the bomb. He's already pushed up quite heavy as well. He's just opted just to retreat that little bit and hold up. Stall with his teammates in support just a little bit. It looks like they're trying to flood over this red A side.
Interesting push. It has got a few bottlenecks. They made his kill. They do manage to pick it up. JT takes it. And that is good for them. They needed that pick. Now they're going to try and move forward. Will they go for the A? Does look like they are. Look at the rest of his team. There's nothing to his left flank.
He's got nothing covering his back though, Bryce. If you have a look at this, that's a little bit dangerous.
It is. I think we're just going to leave it. There we go. JT's going to cover his own back. Now it's going to be careful here. They're just going to set up. But just see one there. He does manage to make that pick as well. Infused certainly are going strong now. He knows there's somebody up there. JT floating around this area as we stay on board with him. The second kill. Can he pick up the third this round? Can he pick up the fourth for the ace? JT picking up 3 kills so far. 24 seconds left of the fuse.
JT wants that ace, and he's got the bomb plant. He's seen that player. Is he going to come back and challenge? Doesn't look like JT's going to get that ace, as it is cleaned up by his teammate.
They should have let him get it.
But Infused have taken the lead now, Bryce. 5-4. TEC, what can they do to answer back to this? I mean, they've just let the defense drop.
3 in a row.
Yep. They need to make it that magical number 4. And then, of course, they will take the map, level up the score in the series.
They certainly will. Let's jump on board to the attacking side now. It's going to be TEC. Can they hold on? Can they take it to 5-5? Wonder going up top now. Robs is in front of him. What tactic are they going to use? I feel like they're going to be a little bit more aggressive here.
Looks as if they are going out all guns blazing, not lying down and letting Infused take this. Wonder being very, very aggressive on this red building, but teammate Mello has been taken down. Rob's getting his, what I think might be his first kill of the game so far.
It was 1-7. Now, here we go, Wonder. Just being a bit cautious here. 3 versus 3. I think they're going to go for that A plant once again. If they can get another pick, they'll certainly go for it. Be very careful every time you stick your head out, just in case there's somebody aiming down sight. He's going to open the door.
That's an interesting method. He's run straight past the bomb as well after he's opened that door. So
I think they want a clean house.
Ooh.
Oh, he's just sent someone there. He does manage to get the kill as well. Can he get
Wonder! Oh my goodness,
He might have
Wonder!
just saved his team an awful lot of trouble there. Mohawks are left alive. We're going to jump on board with him. Can he pull off the clutch? He is heavily tagged up now. Wonder just caught fire. Managed to just pick one off before he got around the corner. Turned around, jumped and slotted him.
Mohawk going for a wall bang. Was actually there as well.
Yeah, it doesn't pay off though. Mohawk now has got to try and do 1 versus 3 in 36 seconds.
He's going to be pushing
1 versus 2,
round.
sorry.
He's already taken down, realise he's taken down Wonder with huge shots onto his forehead as well. He's got Robs to beat to actually make this. And he does see Robs but unable to land the bullets. So that is going to be 5-5. We're going all the way here, Bryce. 5-5, last round of this search and destroy here on
Rob's
Freight.
second kill of the search and destroy, and what a vital one it turns out to be.
You know, I was thinking because of how potentially poorly you could say he may have played in the run-up to that round that he might have actually choked those shots, but fortunately pulling it out when needed for his teammates. Let's have a look. Final round.
On the attack, it's going to be TEC. Can they do this once more? And we're going to jump on board with Wonder, who did fantastic work that last round. He is currently 10-7, doing the wonders for TEC. I didn't mean to do that. But now let's see what we can do. Very aggressive. Look at him go. He's going to go straight around the back. Is he going to get the flank? Mello picks up one. Wonder gets another one as well. This is going to be so bad.
Wonder
takes
again.
another one. It's now going to be a 1 versus 4. All of a sudden, it's been flipped on its head. Excellent's going to pull off the clutch. Doesn't even get 1 kill. Taken down as TEC take the second map. Oh my goodness, Gucci. What a game we have.
That was absolutely incredible. I mean, we thought initially TEC were going to take it. Then all of a sudden, Infused were back in the lead. But then TEC pull it out the bag. They come up trumps. And they are now 2-0 in the lead in this best of 5 series, Bryce. Could we be seeing a clean sweep 3-0 as we go into the third map of Blitz?
Well, we certainly could be. We're going to find out. 12-7 there from Wonder in the end. Just getting the 2 pieces. You don't see that all that often on Search and Destroy, but he seemed to be able to just do it by will.
Back-to-back rounds as well. 2
was.
pieces from him. I
When
mean,
you needed to do it. I mean, they must have... The thing I've been talking about here is you've got to remember how much these games are starting to mean for the teams. And momentum shift in Call of Duty is talked about an awful lot. But,
Really
you know,
is.
talking about how this might actually affect them going on. But we'll talk more about that in just a little while as we're going to go to a very short commercial break. If I were you, don't miss map number 3. Hello and welcome back to this game. If you have been here the entire time, we are just as excited as you. It is TEC versus Infused, currently 2-0 to TEC.
2-0 to TEC, but that doesn't really tell all the story, does it, Bryce?
No.
I mean, the first map, Infused domination. They were up by 21 points at the half. TEC answered back and won by around, what was it, 15 in the end?
Yeah, it was something like that. I said we were discussing, is 21 a big points difference on domination? Well, yes and no. I mean, it is obviously a way to win.
You'd
but
think it was a cushion, but obviously not. I mean, the way that TEC came out and played, I mean, perhaps Infused got a little bit lax thinking, well, we've got that cushion. It's not the end of the world, but evidently it was. And then Search and Destroy, 6-5. Both teams leading at one point during the game.
Well, this is it. That Gucci's hit the nail on the head there. 3-1 TEC were up, I believe, and then all of a sudden, Infused started to come back, and it looked so bad for TEC. And then TEC flipped it on its head once more and won 2 back-to-back to take it to the hole. And they are now 2-0 up in the series and their first game in the league, the only one they will be playing tonight. However, let's jump on board with the teams now. It's going to be Warhawk on Blitz. We're going first on board with TEC, and there's only one man I want to see. First of all, it's got to be Wonder.
Yeah, I mean, after his performance in that Search and Destroy, I mean, both of those last 2 rounds that they did actually win, I mean, they were down 5-4, won 2 rounds back-to-back, Wonder going up big in both of them with 2 consecutive 2-pieces, and he really did come out of the bat swinging here as he tried to make that first kill, which he did. He got the first blood onto excellence, and now he's going to push through, but does get taken down.
He certainly does. Now on default onto Mello. Going to see how to do. He's rotating back. He's going to call that out. There's nobody there. Can he manage to shut him down?
Oh.
No! First capture in. Mello just not quick enough to manage to pick that one. Oh, he's going to get taken down as well. Bad position now. Robs has got to get back. 3 seconds left. You can see him on there. He's going to be able to get in. Mohawk does take him down. 2 points. Infused have come out swinging straight away.
Infused are not lying down. They are not taking this as excellence. Pops up from behind the car. Is he going to be able to get another point? Doesn't look like it.
No, he does. He gets another one as well. Infused have come out of the gate and are relaying blitz captures against TEC straight away.
TEC do not know what to do. They need to just scrap the objective right now and just set back up. They need to push out from the back. I mean, as Mello is pushing up, he does manage to pick up 1 kill. That was once again on excellence. He's heavy tagged, unable to make a second kill there. Robs cleans that up and he's going to be pushing through. Damage limitation now, I think, is key, Bryce.
So there's Robs. Going to go for it. We do usually see the more aggressive team on Blitz is usually the one who comes away with a W, but Infused just seem to be shutting them down. And you know what? TEC are going to be kicking themselves there. They were thinking, 3-0 sweep, we've got this. And all of a sudden, Infused have now put them in a position where they're looking a little bit shaky.
Yeah, I mean, Infused were 3-0 up after just 50 seconds on the Blitz. That is absolutely incredible start from them. And TEC just didn't know what to do with themselves. Now, I think they just need to recompose themselves, get themselves back into this. But Mello still a little bit nervous after those first points lost by the look of things, as he's emptied an entire clip of MTAR into an Infused player, not picking up anything.
Gets that one, though, and he's now going to keep moving forward. They're just trying to trading around the middle of the map, but JT says no. Gets 3 there, I believe. Robs, is he going to go for the trade, or is he going to try and just make sure nobody else comes through to bolster his position?
Looks as if he's going to head on through
down.
in towards this bakery area, push straight through that shop. Does see a player at the back. JT quick to answer back with that MTAR taking him down. And Mello's trying to sneak around, but Watson in the defensive position to take him down. And ever since the first 50 seconds, not much has actually gone down here. Bryce still 3-0 to Infuse, sorry.
I feel like TEC are now really frustrated. They knew that it was such a bad start from them. They're just trying to get in there, and every time Infuse knock them back, it's going to hurt their confidence. Now, Mello is the man we're going on board with, going past Tank. Can he try and sneak into this one? He's got a teammate with him. They both attack at the same time. It's a lot better chance. Infuse, though, not being aggressive anymore. They're just kind of holding back and kicking them. Watson actually taking down Mohawk with a nade. Now, Wonder is there.
Yeah, Wonder, of course, played so well in the Search and Destroy. Oh, I think perhaps he should have left that player, not revealed his position as he's trying to push through now. One of his teammates has just been taken down, but realised quick to answer as well. Wonder unable to make that crucial kill that would have, of course, secured that capture. Mello pushing forward now as well.
Here's Mello trying to push, and he does get taken down. Infuse are just doing very well to rebuff every push TEC make.
It feels as if TEC are getting angry, you know, Bryce. They're hurt from that first 3-0 that they actually dropped down to, and now they're just pushing all gun co, which isn't necessarily the best tactic.
Rob's going to go straight for it. Can he get the knee? Oh, goes for the jump, not the knee slide. Gets in, and he just went, you know what, I'm going for it. Didn't even slow down. He's now going to go back and defend and make sure it doesn't happen again. 3-1 in advantage of Infused. Can that be the little boost Tech need to retake their feet in this blitz?
Oh, needed to make that kill.
Oh!
He had the teammate realise, is there anybody else in the position?
Oh!
No!
Oh, no!
Oh.
That's
Oh.
got to be...
Has there been a rule error somewhere? Oh, has somebody lagged out?
Somebody has lagged out. However, the rule doesn't actually go in Tech's favour for this. That should have been a play to the air. It should have been a play to the end of the half, especially with the score. That would have been another point on their favour. But we are going to come back to the studio very briefly, find out what is going on, I believe.
Yeah, we just need to speak to the admins, find out exactly what is happening with that. We need to, of course, just confirm that before we tell you anything for definite. Who was 15 and 6 there? Can we still get that back up? Because somebody was having a storming game. Would assume that was on the Infused lineup. JT was playing really, really well. He had one capture, 15 and 6. So that's over a 3 KD. No, just below a 3 KD. Sorry.
What we're going to do is take a very quick commercial break. We just need to find out what exactly is going on, and we will be right back.
Open my hand to the sea. Let go, relax, step closer. Allow the waves to meet your feet. Stop holding back, look towards her. Open my hand to the sea. Sleep it off as I walk closer. And I flood myself with ideas from the ocean they come. Quickly turn to right, the thoughts flow. Take it from me, I'll be fine. Take it from me, I'll be fine. Open my hand to the sea. Take one step back, I'm closer.
Hello and welcome back there. We did try to find out what was going on. Unfortunately, I have to give you the news that we don't. We tried to get hold of the players to find out what actually happened, and before we knew it, the game had restarted. So I'm guessing we're going to have to take this as a full restart, Gooch.
Yeah, we'll talk about it as if it is a full restart. Currently Infused are winning 3-2. I mean, I doubt very much that that's going to be the end result of that, because from where me and Bryce are sitting, that should have been 4-1 to Infused when the game was actually ended. Not too sure about the official rules about what's actually happening with this. I mean, if both teams consent to officially restart, then I guess that's what's happening.
Well, in the judgment of fair sportsmanship, it would seem that Infused did consent, so it does look like that's what it is at the moment, and they are doing fantastically well. 4-2 to them this half. I did see them, I think they let them have an extra flag when they jumped in, but I don't know whether that was just because he was so quick to get to the goal or what was going on. Like I said, I can only apologise. They ended the game, and then all of a sudden they restarted it before I could even get the microphone in to talk to them. So we're going to, like I said, we're going to continue on. We're going to believe this is a full restart until proven different.
Okay, so the way we're going to talk about it, guys, is Infused are currently leading 4-2 on this half, and TEC are pulling things back a lot nicer than what we saw on the restart anyway.
Let's actually go back on board with TEC and see as I mess up once again. And go to that. Having a little bit of a nightmare here. Like I said, I was just thrown out of a loop. Now going on, realise, let's see what he can do.
Currently trailing only by 1 goal capture point on this side. Realise going to get up on that lorry. Looks as if he's going to drop down straight on that point. He's going to secure that. That's going to tie things up on this half as we are currently seeing. Apologies for the confusion, guys. Once again, we will give you official confirmation when we know what is going on. Realise doing the defensive now.
He is Realise holding it down. He knows he doesn't want to get any more bleeds out. It is 4-4. 1 minute 20 left to go on this half. They're just holding it down. And now Realise being very, very cautious. Not trying to let anybody through. Mello picking up a kill as well. Now they're going to break out once again. Here come TEC. Mello moving forward. He's trying to make sense. Kill. Oh, a lot of bullets down to try and get it. Does eventually. Having to fully reload before he goes through. The may come in. Oh, he sees someone behind him, but no. Gets taken down. JT picking up a 2-piece. And I think we're going to see Infused come through, but no. Realise shuts down their first push.
Yeah, Realise there is heavy tag, but he did manage to make that kill, so that was the all-important defensive plays. Once again, you see somebody storming out that post office, does manage to make that kill as well. That was onto JT, not sneaking around the back this time, but he has Realise is now pushing up this right-hand side.
Certainly, let's see what he can do. Realise pushing forward. Just can he? Is he going to go for a sneak, or will he go full bore? Watson picks up a kill, manages to get that one, so they're going to know he's coming through. So are the rest of them. They have actually lost a flag. It's been traded against them, but Realise makes a kill. Mello is going to go through, and can they get to this now? Just trying to defend. There aren't that many defenders here, but Watson manages to get the kill. Woho gets the kill. They have just shut down TEC. Wonders anyone there. Tries to get it. He's shut down as well. Another point has been traded in favour of Infused.
Yep, so that is now 6-4 to Infused on this side, of course. They were 3-1 before the restart, so not too sure what is still happening there, guys. We will let you know as soon as we have official confirmation.
Fair enough. Well,
in at the half, 6-4 to Infused.
So there we go. It does seem like we will be going into the second half. Like I said, it will be 6-4 in favour of Infused. They are still up even after the reset. So let's see if they can continue that on.
Yep, so we're going to flick things over now, get on board with that Infused lineup. I mean, of course, we did see them come out so strong off the start initially. So once again, we're going to watch JT, who has been playing very, very aggressive, currently on 16 and 12, the top fragger for his team. Excellent. He's not having the best of games here on this blitz. 4 and 13. Has got a capture objective point to his name, but I'm sure he'll be able to spur things on. But JT, look at the route, completely uncontested, manages to get that point on.
He certainly does. Now let's see if the kills break down, and they're not going to like that. I mean, they just, I don't know what it is. First 30 seconds, I don't know if TEC are awake.
Takes him a while to get going, does it, Bryce? JT just retreating back, realising that there's nobody on the defensive at the point in which he made his way back towards his flag. Currently 7-4 to Infused. To see somebody outside that post office, unable to land any bullets onto him. No kill being made.
JT, let's see what he can do. Just playing quite cautiously now. Going to see how the kills all break down. Mohawk picking up a kills where they're just kind of deflecting TEC at the moment. Make sure they don't get in, just keeping a little bit of control. Making sure there are no relays against them. They know they're in the lead. They know they can just keep trading if they have to. But there we go. 2 kills from TEC. Excellence needs to kind of try and make this tag that equal it back up. Watson makes 1. Excellence decides, no, I'm going to go for it.
Yeah, looks as if he's kicking on, trying to push up that map. Does manage to make another kill there. He's playing much better now. He's currently 8 and 14. Apparently, they have restarted from the beginning. It's a completely clean slate. So Infused, the current score is 7-4.
It certainly is. There we go. Let's see how this goes down. Infused currently in the lead. Is this going to continue? At the moment, it's 2-0 to TEC in the series. Thankfully, it has been cleaned up. If you are watching, it will be a complete clean slate. Thank you for that clean up, Gucci. I know you got that in your ear. So We're going to see what they can do now. JT looks like he's going to make a push. Hasn't seen anybody yet. Is this going to be an uncontested run? Or he sees someone, tries to make the shot, doesn't actually make it. It might mean he does. Oh, it gets in anyway, regardless.
I was going to say, I mean, once he'd revealed his position, it was a bit dodgy at times, whether somebody else was there. Infused have started 2-0 up. Our apologies on that. So it's currently 10-5 to Infused. It's
So
the current score.
not a clean slate then. It will be 2-0. So see how he's going to do. So it's currently 10-5 in favour. And that means that TEC are even worse position than we thought they are as they get taken down. Mello, JT's actually being very aggressive, pushing up again. And they looks like they want more.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, JT just spurring on every single chance he gets. He's trying to be in a position to trade any points that get captured by TEC. They just want to make sure that they are consistently keeping that 5 flag cushion, as that's currently a 6 flag cushion right now, as it is 11-5 to Team Infused, currently trailing 2-0 in this series. So
TEC have managed to do the wonders here, but excellent spawns up, but he gets taken down instantaneously. They have a good spawn for it. But look at them go down. Wonder picks up a 3-piece. Great chance for them. They can relay this and get back into the game.
JT's gone down as well from Realize with a 2-piece, so this is going to be another relay. It's currently 11-7.
Base race, they're going for a base race. I haven't seen it on this map before. They're just going to rush and try and trade it out.
Smart from the Infused lineup by the look of things. A base race, as Brycey has called it. Realize and Mello both making kills. I mean, they need to do a little bit of damage limitation. It's currently 12-8, I believe, if my maths can add 2 to 10.
Let's see what they can do. Now, JT's going to go for another one here. He's going to say no, doesn't matter. But now it's only 3 points in it. Can they try and hold this one down? JT trying to get some kills on here. I think they may have managed to reset the map. But oh my goodness, TEC just come through and almost turned the game completely on its head.
Yeah, 1 minute 30 left on that clock, so there's still plenty of time for this to actually happen, Bryce. But TEC did do very, very well to notch up a few more points on the board. Infused didn't really know what hit them. They just literally flicked their beast mode button just for a second.
And let's go see JT what he can do. He's going to keep pushing forward, just trying to get forward. He does manage to make that kill. Now, TEC are going to be trying to roar forward, see what they can see, and not actually able to just kind of break down very easily. But there we go. Wonder picks up the 2-piece. This could be the start of another big TEC push. And it looks like Excellence is rushing forward. He's trying to trade it out. And if he can do that, it will give him an advantage.
It looks as if Excellence is actually running all-out objective here. Currently 10-22. Only got 1 capture to his name as well, despite his efforts. Looks as if he's always in the distraction point rather than anything else. JT just sitting pretty middle map there, just trying to do a bit of damage control in that middle area, trying to prevent TEC from pushing on. JT once again trying to get the cut-offs, get those vantage points locked down, unable to do so there as he gets took down by Wonder once again. Wonder really having a great game here for TEC in this league system.
TEC have 5 seconds left for a chance to do this. They have to back-to-back relay it. It's going to be over in 2-1. That's it. They cannot no longer do it. And it doesn't matter anyway as another point was scored. Infused have taken this one. And you know what? We certainly have a game on our hands. It's going to be 2-1. We're going to see domination again between these two Titans. Let's have a little look at the scoreboard, Gooch.
Yeah, I mean, JT there, 27-22. I believe he was actually triple positive as well when we actually stopped the game halfway through. So he did really, really well. Mello answered back with 26 kills of his own. Unfortunately, not enough for him to do that for his team. But we are seeing, as you've said, 2-1 to TEC now. Infused did take the blitz. We're going to be going back to domination and see how TEC can respond. Can they clear this out on a 3-1, or are we going to be seeing this go all the way to that last map, Search and Destroy?
Oh, I don't know. For me, this could be a momentum shift. It could be the start of Infused coming back into this. Obviously, like I said, domination coming up next. And you know what? Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Rising tide escapes my feet. Still holding back while I'm closer. Open my hand to the sea. Shake it off. start over till it's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Gfinity stream. What a game we have got on our hands. This is currently Infused, trailing 2-1 to TEC in the best of 5 series. This is the first game in the UK and Ireland League play system here. So Bryce, talk us through this domination.
Well, I've actually been given some advice from a pro player we're currently having in the studio. Josh is with us, and he said Infused will smash them on this map unless Mello plays good. So
Mello has got to be the standout
Mello's the
player
key for TEC.
Okay, so we're going to be watching
Oh,
Mello.
Mohawk, 3-piece.
We were going to be watching Mello first of all for that TEC lineup, seeing how he could answer what Josh has said about him. So he's got some shoes to fill right now.
Let's see what they can do. Mello currently on with him with there. He's going to see a person does actually get taken down. It does seem Infused are bringing the firepower this time as all the go down. Rose managed to pick up a kill though. Currently on C, and it does look like they're going to be losing A. So now, where are they going to push?
Yeah, it looks as if Robs has pushed straight in towards that middle map, trying to get some cut-off points. He doesn't manage. Yeah, he does manage to land that kill. Sorry, he does manage to make a 2-piece out of it, but then gets shut down by JT. So it's currently TEC trailing in the early stages of this game. They are 2-1 in the lead in the entire series. So Infused need to be taking this to take it all the way to the last map.
He certainly does now. Wonder. Let's see what he can do. Going to go up to the catwalk. Doesn't actually manage to pick off that kill. I thought he was around the corner, but he wasn't. Trying to get that one. Doesn't manage to get the jump shot. Infused currently holding the 2-cap still. But here come TEC. Rob's coming in. He gets taken down. Excellence actually gets a 2-piece to shut them out. And they're still trying to get it. They are actually going to lose C as it has been neutralized. Even worse for the lineup there. And it does seem like they're now going to have to work hard just to keep on what they've got.
Wonder avoiding nades there, left, right and centre. 2 landed directly behind him. He did manage to capture that C point despite sustaining a lot of damage from
just
them.
going in.
Excellence really is playing so well in this domination game so far. I mean, 8-3 after just 2 minutes, doing very well, pushing on in towards that middle map. Once again, he is there to make a kill, taking down Mello. Robs cleans up that mess though, as we're on board with Wonder, who doesn't really look as if he knows which flag to push towards.
So it doesn't now. Mello going to try and put some shots down there. Like I said, Infused is just railroading them this map. It seems like the prediction was true, and they are not having a good time. But they're just being shut down everywhere. Pro Shop spawn down. Robs has managed to get into B though. That looks like he managed to get through Excellence there in the end. But however, they're losing C. The interesting thing about this map, when you play Domination, is the fact that it is not a straight line. It is a triangle of points, which means when you lose a point, you can expect to take the next one. You kind of rotate around. Both teams end up chasing each other around the map. And if you've got the 2-cap, it's even more beneficial. Not just the points you're gaining, but the fact that you can trade points.
Yep, exactly. So you're always going to be the same amount of points in the lead unless something completely goes wrong for your team. So, and now we're just seeing Realize take Watson down off that C flag as he tries to push him, make another kill, and able to do so as JT shuts him down. We're watching Mello just defend around this B flag. Does manage to pick up 1 kill, goes for a second as well, makes the 2-piece out of that, goes back into cover just to make sure that he can't sustain any damage flying in towards him. Going to take the opportunity to reload his weapon, so that's a good bit of defensive play from Mello in this B area. Getting up on the tables now for a bit of added cover and height advantage against any predators coming in towards that back door.
It's now TEC doing the shutting down. Rob's actually picked up a 2-piece. He's on board with somebody. Rob's going there. They have now broken through. Infused have managed to break them. Mello's the only one left alive, so we default over to him. He's going to try and he takes down Watson. Can he do something here to stop A being lost? But no, he's going to be taken down by Mohawk. Default to Wonder. He's now going to try his hand at it, but too late. They've lost it. Taken down by JT, and it's now all hands in favour of Infused once more. They're actually going for the triple cap. Mello coming around the corner. Easy clean up for him.
Yeah, it's currently only 7 points difference, though, with 1 minute left. Despite there being an earlier 25-point lead for Infused, TEC have managed to claw themselves back into this quite nicely. They don't want to let that slip towards the end of this half, though. 60 seconds left on that clock, Bryce.
It is now. Can they keep this? Can they just bring that deficit down even further? Now just trying to just do it now, and it does seem like Mello's kind of looking around, looking for some cut-offs, trying to get some points. His teammates are trying to break into B. Wonder's going to go in. He does manage to get the kill. He's doesn't manage to get the third. He does get shut down. However, it has been neutralised. Only 11 points in it. Realize going to keep pushing forward, and they're going to go for B now. Very careful. They have left a man at C, so it doesn't get rotated on them. But if they get this one, it's going to be pretty much negligible, the gain that Infused have.
Yep, Realize needs to make that kill and able to do so. 25 seconds left on this point. Mello once again causing havoc around that B flag, trying to push out, just get a last few little bit of scrap points towards the end of this half. Only 12 points is the difference. That's a lot narrower than potentially what we might have seen, Bryce. As you said, the points get traded because they're actually situated in a triangular position.
It certainly is, but there we go. The difference now 69 to 84. And it does seem like it is a little bit of a difference. Will it be a big enough difference though?
69 to 84, 86, sorry, in that last turnover. So that's 17 points, a lot narrower than last time.
It is. Will it be the same kind of storyline? Is kind of what we want to find out. Or will Infused really bring the pain and just try and take this one and make it 2-all? That would be an incredible storyline.
It really would. I mean, to go to the final map, especially in the first one of the series, very, very,
well, let's see this. Oh, JT once again 14 and 7 with 4 captures. Every time we see him, he's doing so well.
He really is proving his worth in this Infused lineup, Bryce. Really is.
But here we go. Let's wait for the second half to start. It should be pretty much instantaneous, and it isn't. But like I said, guys, we're going to mention this once again. The social media. If you want to join in the discussion, please feel free to share the stream. We want to know who you think is going to win not only this game, but all of the qualifiers tonight. Who do you think is going to go through to the LAN qualifier? Who's going to make it all the way to the World Championships? And of course, you can share them on various platforms. You can do it on the Twitter at Gfinity. You can do it on the Facebook, Gfinity UK. You can, of course, do it on Gfinity TV, the YouTube, and, of course, the website, gfinity.net. And I feel like I should say, of course, once more there. I kept saying it there. I was distracted by Gucci's wonderful displaying of the media on the screen.
Could be a weatherman.
It could be the weatherman. But oh, it could be a weatherman. What on earth is that?
Could be.
Let's jump on board this time with Infused. Can they keep the lead this time, Gucci, and actually take this 2-2 against TEC?
Yeah, they need to keep this locked down, of course, to extend this series to the final map. Only 17 points is the difference. We need to be watching that TEC team. Are they going to be able to pull this out of the bag to make it a 3-1? JT first in that B position. He's on his own in that B position as well. One of his teammates has just come around the back though. Mello quick to make the first plug onto Mohawk. The B position is secured in favour of the Infused team, but are they going to be shut in there?
Now this is the worst thing about B. It's kind of a unique B because if you get locked in there, it's horrible. It's you can't usually be locked into a B point because of its place in the middle of the map. However, on this one, it's really easy to do because of the choke points. However, they are trying to break out. They do manage to get through the doors, so they're not in that bad a position yet. Infused are looking to just try and take it, but they're getting taken down by TEC.
Yeah, TEC looking really, really strong, completely dominating that kill feed. It was up to Watson to actually break that as he's gone down as well. Wonder with a 2-piece finally getting shut down by JT as he's storming on now. This is just kills being traded off left, right and centre. Every player we look onto just pushes out and then gets taken down very, very quickly. Watson stunned in this middle map now, trying to push on.
He's going to try and make this kill. He doesn't, however, and it's not going in the favour of Infused right now. Mohawk needs to make this kill. He doesn't. Mello gets a 2-piece and shuts them down. And Infused all of a sudden looking shaky in the second half once again on domination. Can they actually lose this a second time while being up in the first half, Gooch?
This is looking very, very good from TEC once again, the second side. It looks as if they need to be down, Bryce, to actually to pull this back sort of thing. They are looking very, very strong indeed.
Here we go, Mohawk once again pushing forward there. I've managed to get around to C, but they've been shut off it once more. Mohawk doesn't make that kill either as Realize shuts him down. Watson finally managed to get that kill. His team are going towards him. However, they've left nobody at B, and as I said, they are now going to end up trading points C for B, and it's still going to be in favour of TEC this half.
Yep, and look at that scoreboard now. 18 points the difference. That's in favour of TEC, so that means they are leading 1 point overall in this domination.
It does now. Watson, what can he do? He's just trying to see. He sees his teammates dying. He's trying to get the cut-off. Doesn't manage to get it. Here come TEC to try and take it down. Excellence goes down. They've all gone down. And TEC once again holding on and saying, nope, no, we're going to do it once more to ya. Now Mohawk going to come through. They need to try and find a way to get another point without trading it again. Yeah,
they've got that B and that A position. TEC are in a very dominant area now. I mean, look at that once again.
Mello.
3 down for Infused. Mello really doing well for his team. 11 and 3. The predictions of Josh was absolutely correct. Excellence trying to answer back now, pushing in towards this middle map. He's made himself 2 kills there, going for a third, getting shut down by Mello once again as JT cleans up that mess.
He certainly does now. Watson Trying to get some kills there. We're jumping on board with Mohawk. They might be able to turn this now, but can they hold on for the last 2 minutes? They've got 2 points. Can they lock in B? If they do manage to do this, they should be able to come back into this game. Infused, they have the opportunity. Can they hold on to it?
They need to get themselves set up, ready and waiting in a good position here, Bryce, to lock the spawns down, get TEC completely trapped inside that B flag area, and of course they will be able to just ride their way to victory on the 2-cap by the look of things, but that's not necessarily going to happen as TEC are answering back with some impeccable gun skill in that middle map area, picking them off.
If Infused don't trade this point now, they might be in a lot of danger. It's currently actually just slipped back into the lead of Infused of just, and it's now actually even once again now. They have managed to trade back, so it's going to go so close to the end of this Gucci. 1 minute 20 left. Infused now have the advantage. Can they take it home?
Brycey, get your calculator out. This is going to be very close towards the end. It's going to be neck and neck. We're currently on board with Excellence, who's playing this very cautious around that A flag, trying to make sure that nobody sneaks it. Somebody comes around just as he chooses to reload.
Completely tied. It's just actually slipped 1 point in favour of Infused. However, that point is changing hands. If it does change hands once again, I said this is going to go right down to the wire. Mohawk going in. He needs to make these kills. They've got to keep hold of these points. They are just too far behind on this half to let anything slip. As they do actually take them all down. Robson's got a kill. However, they're going for the triple cap. If they can hold this, it will be all over for them. Infused are going to block it in. Mohawk doesn't manage to get it. It didn't get B. And it does mean they're going to hold the 2-cap, though. It should be good for Infused going forward with 30 seconds left. And unless they lose this, I mean, this is so close because you're trying to work it out constantly.
This is going to be right down to the end. Neutral capture, though. Excellence is on that. It's one apiece flag-wise. That's going to play in favour of Infused.
They're in the lead.
17 points. It's equal. It's 18 points now. This is going to be very close, Bryce.
It certainly is. Watson's trying to go towards C. Look, you see both these two, 10 seconds left. And it is now 11 points, and it's 17, and it will be Infused that are going to win this one. But, my goodness, that could have changed hands out of so many points. It's going to be 2-2. We're going to go to a 5th map in this first series of games on the UK qualification leagues for the Call of Duty World Championship. Infused have held on by their fingertips in that second half.
It was won by 6 points in the end there, Bryce. So very close. And I think, to be honest, last map, that it was written for this game. Last map it really was. Shows how close it's been already so far in this game. Shows how close and intense it has been, and it is going to be. You do not want to be missing this last map, guys. If these last 4 have been anything to go by, this is going to be a real nail biter.
Yeah, JT, once again, at top of the leaderboards, 18 and 11. He's done so much work there. I mean, Mello did actually play really well on that map, but 17-10 with 3 captures, it just wasn't enough. And we're going to go to map number 5. What a game we picked. It turns out to be the right one. We will see you guys for the S&D right after this.
not over till it's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Gfinity coverage of the European Leagues. Ready to go to the European Championship. We have Infused versus TEC, and the game is wild. Gucci, this has got to be a fantastic game to open everything up with.
It really has. I mean, we've definitely picked the right game to watch here, Bryce. It's 2-2 currently. This is the last map, Search and Destroy on Sovereign. And TEC, they were 2-0 in the lead. Infused have pulled it out the bag. It's now 2-2. Words can't even describe this game so far. It really has been the best start we could have hoped for.
It certainly has. The game has now got underway. They are jumping into the map as we speak. And we're actually going on board with the attack. It's going to be Wonder, first of all, that we're going to default onto. And I'm not going to change it because this man last S&D was a monster.
He absolutely was. I mean, they were down 5-4, Wonder 2 rounds in a row, back-to-back 2 pieces, absolutely going off on a tear. Going to go with the pre-nade straight away. And we were talking in the break, Bryce, a little bit about the way Excellence is playing. I mean, he's playing very, very well in the sort of the respawn games and holding his own. However, on the Search and Destroy, not necessarily having the best sort of ability. And you spoke about perhaps that little break he took where all of the players had a chance to learn the game. Excellent.
It's kind of, yeah. I get what we were getting. You're kind of saying, you know, domination and stuff. You can kind of run on, you know, it's respawn, yeah. But S&D, you've got to know all these points, all these strategies, and pushes off by heart because you've got to expect what's coming because you don't get a chance to do it again.
Yep, and Wonder already made 2 kills in this game, so he really was the player to pick. Bryce, you were exactly right with that. So he's trying to provide the cover to Robs as this bomb is going down. He's just going to provide that cover well.
Wonder.
As he's made 3 kills so far. He's going to push on. He wants the ace. That bomb has gone down. Just making sure he's not around, but he has dropped down already. Robs in a position to try and shut that down.
Oh, I did try to get to him. I tried to get to him, see if he could do the clutch. But he is going to die, but we're going to see the kill cam here. Here's how Mello took him down.
In a very closely fought contest in that little room, but look at things, it was just literally which corner to aim at. Where are you going to jump, mate? In that corner, directly in front of Mello's aim. So that is 1-0 to TEC. And Wonder, once again, off the bat, playing very, very well. We're going to stick on board with the attacking side this time, and we're going to get on board with...
Watson. Let's go board with Watson, see what he can do. I don't feel like we haven't given him a lot of time now. And he's actually standing still, so off we go, off to Mohawk.
Let's have a look what Big Steve can do.
Who is that rushing forward? It's JT. Let's see what he can do. He's likely to hit the enemy team first.
Yeah, on board with Excellence now. Pushed in heavy by the look of things in the vending machine room. His furthest point forward has revealed his position somewhat. Going to try and get a nade onto that.
Oh, Mello managed to get one on Mohawk, however. Let's see what they do. Excellence, keep pushing forward. No, he's actually going to return back. Let's see, on board with someone else. Then Watson is kind of covering his back. JT is up top.
They're thinking somebody's flanking.
I think no, I don't. I think they're going for the rotation. Okay. Yeah, they are. They are going to rotate towards A.
Okay, so Excellence going to be the headhunter here. Going to push through first. It's down to him and his raw natural talent, as we were discussing earlier. His gun skill in these corners, making sure none of TEC are there, ready and waiting for him.
Let's see what he can do. Now, obviously, the problem with rotating is if it takes a little while, and that can be found out, so you just find another setup. But there we go. He's managed to take it down. Excellence, taking down Wonder. And so that could mean it's a good pick in fairness. If you're going to make any pick, it's the guy you want to take down at the moment. But Robs managed to get Watson. Excellence. Is he going to go straight for the plant? He is.
He's got to. I mean, there's not much time, but he has been taken down. So this is where JT's going to come up big. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. So he has seen that player run away. Oh, it's one-on-one. Realise versus JT. JT needs to just get around that corner. Unable to do so. Unfortunate there. TEC 2-0 in the lead. They've started off strong here, Bryce.
Yeah, they really have. So, and you know what? For me, I said last time the S&D was going to be TEC, and it could have gone either way. TEC, for me, once again, I think they're just slightly stronger on S&D, and that could be the downfall. I believe someone said recently, S&D wins championships.
Yeah, I've heard that quite a few times lately. I mean, really is showing. I mean, it used to be disregarded as a game type.
Oh, it was at one point, yeah. I mean, it was not the favoured game type. Nobody used to scrim it, but now players realise just how important it is over here in Europe. So realise the man on board with, he has got that sniper rifle, the L115.
Oh, he's just turned away as potentially there was somebody just showing themselves. I think he's prematurely moved away from that. Looks as if he's just trying to watch the back a little bit here, make sure nobody can flank behind them. Trying to provide the support to his teammates who are heavily pushed up in that B bomb site. Once again on board with bomb carrier Robs, who's just sustained grenade hit marker damage. He's got 2 players in front of him, 1 player from the Infused lineup. 2 players have just revealed themselves, so is he going to try and get himself on that bomb plan?
Looks like now Rob's being very cautious here. What can he do? Just trying to get this bomb down now. He has actually lost a teammate.
Wonder's gone down to Mohawk.
Oh, he decided not, he cancelled.
Do you reckon he's done that on purpose?
I think he has. He's obviously heard something or seen something or heard a call out and decided, nope, not doing this. And he's going to go for it once again. See if he can get this plant on.
29 seconds left, 25 now. It's getting close. He needs to be able to do something. He just managed to get that bomb down. Mello with a kill on Watson. That was nicely timed by him.
It was, and we're still on board with Robs. Very cautious here. There is a going down as Realize managed to get it, and it is not looking good. JT is in the clutch situation, jumping to him.
Star player so far for Infused in this game, if I'd say so anyway. He's going to be pushing in towards this B bomb site. Got a player to make. Not going to see anybody around. 20 seconds left. TEC have completely scarpered.
Oh,
he makes
he's
one.
got one.
Got another one to make before he's going to dare defuse that bomb. Not revealing himself.
And he's going to have to get it. The problem is he's going to know that the guy is in the area. Nobody leaves that bomb unguarded for very long, and there we go. It is going to be 3-0 to TEC now. We were expecting this to be a little bit closer. Will Infuse come back? Or have TEC had enough and said, you know what, we were 2-0 up. We really don't want to choke this. Sit down and take our 6-0.
Here they go, all guns blazing now. Can they extend this lead to 4-0? This has got to be demoralising for Infused. It's been so close. TEC, of course, were 2-0 in the lead. Is it going to get to a point where they've brought it back, but they've used all of their efforts, they've exhausted all of their resources in making it 2-2?
Yeah, just a little issue there when we're changing teams.
You're right there, Bryce.
Yeah, I just never usually make this mistake, but today it seems to be happening now. JT is the man we're going on board with. It has that horrible glitch that if you spawn in, you can't spectate anymore, so it's very irritating. So you have to go into spectator before you can do it. Now, JT, let's see what he can do.
Oh, get naded. Where was that nade from, Mello? That completely came out of nowhere, so that was a good pick from him. Realised with a pick onto Watson as well. This is looking very good for Total Esports Circuit, Bryce.
It really is now. Excellence. Going to go up into B. Doesn't have his teammate as close as he would like. Can he make a pick here? If they could both make a pick at the same time, they'd bring it back even, of course. But they just don't seem to be finding anyone. And TEC is so well set up by the look of it. He actually sees someone. He loses that gunfight against Mello, and it means Mohawk, last man in a 1 versus 4. No chance. 4-0 to TEC now. And it looks like Infused dreams of managing to come back into this one have died.
Yeah, I mean, it's not over yet. We've seen them come back. I mean, already in this game, they've come out so well, especially on the blitz, so they just need to replicate that in this search and destroy. A good couple of rounds. If they were to make it 4-2, I think they'd be able to get themselves back into it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean now. Realize going to be pushing forward. Let's see what he can do. He's going to be using this sniper rifle. Will they just continue to shut down Infused everywhere they go? I have a quick look at the scoreboard at this juncture, see how it's going down. Realize he's 5-0, and he has actually picked up that snipe on JT as well. However, it is 3 versus 3 as a pick was made in reply.
Yeah, he's just being very cautious in the push because, of course, that bomb has been dropped down along that catwalk area. Just needs to go and pick it up. He's going to edge his way up ever so cautiously. He's got Mello on his right. Going to drop down. They're going to go for the rotation here, Bryce, or are you going to let Mello go in on it?
No, if he's going to go for the rotation on his own. Oh, he's actually seen somebody there and looked away. Both of them decided not to engage and walked off.
Yeah, I mean, I think Realize actually got the right-hand advantage there on that player, but he has been shot down in the back. Where was the cover from his teammates? There it was. Wonder finally making that kill. Making that pick up, so now it's 2 versus 2. Wonder's dropped down. Mello has got a 1 versus 2 to complete. If they want to make the 6-0 dream still alive, Mello to come up big for his team, for TEC. Only 15 seconds left on that clock. Has he got the bomb in his hands? Yes, he has. That B bomb site, is it completely vacant? Oh, he's going to go for the bomb plant. He does see a player.
Doesn't matter. 4-1 Infused have scored a point against TEC now. Will this be some sort of phenomenal comeback?
This is going to be the start of the comeback, Bryce. I can see it going to 5-5, you know. I think it's sort of written. I mean, how close the game has been. It would be nice if it went to that anyway. Certainly an impressive display of Call of Duty. It would do it some justice.
Right, let's jump on board then. Here we go, Infused. JT looking at the scoreboard once again. can actually see Infused kind of suffering here. JT 3 and 4. Let's see if he can improve that this time round. Running the R5. Excellence is going pushing in as well. This is very aggressive into B.
Yeah, very, very aggressive. I mean, Infused just trying to mix it up a little bit here, do something that they haven't done in some of the previous rounds, and that is just go all out aggression. JT looking as if he wants somebody to push through. Somebody would be very, very unwise to do so. Just managed to make the kill on Robs, but Mello answering back with a kill on him. So kills being exchanged between the two teams. It's still currently 4-1 to TEC.
Excellence pushing out a little bit. No, he's going to go back in. They're still going to try and make this. They're not doing really well now. There's only Excellence and Watson still alive. He's trying to pick this up. Can he find a pick? No, they're desperate for one right now. Still looking. Hasn't seen. He decided to bring out the MTAR. Still looking, just flicking in, using it obviously for a little bit extra speed. But he hasn't managed to see one. It's now 1 versus, and he's going to get shut down as well. 5-1 now to TEC.
Looks as if that is going to be all over, you know, Bryce.
Feels like an anticlimax.
Yeah, definitely that. I mean, we've had such an impressive display of Call of Duty so far that this one is not going to be close by the look of things. I mean, there is still time for Infused to get themselves back into this, but they would need to win 5 rounds back-to-back to take this matchup.
Yep, let's see if they can do it. But first of all, TEC on the attack. And realise
seal it.
It is really to seal it. He's 7 and 1, so let's stay on board with him. He has the sniper rifle. Is he going to make another pick with it? I feel first pick here would be just disastrous if TEC get it for Infused.
Yeah, definitely. You've got that exactly right, Bryce. Hit the nail on the head. Robs is there, ready and waiting to go into B. Realise just watching the back a little bit. Who's dropped down? Mohawk has made a kill. That was onto Wonder. So TEC on the back foot a little bit here as they were thinking that they were going to seal it.
It was now Robs. There is a trophy system by the bomb. Oh, he looks like he's a bit hesitant. He knows he doesn't want another pick against them. So here we go. He's going to go plant the bomb now.
Can't afford to be dropped down. Can't afford to make it 4 versus 2 with the bomb down either. Did manage to get that plant off. Didn't think twice about it. Just going to go for the pre-fire on that door. Rob's just going to lie down in cover. Has been tagged in the side. Excellence has made a kill. Is that in the bomb area as well? There's nobody actually covering that bomb, Bryce. Infused could just walk straight onto it.
Oh, he gets taken down. It's going to be all up to Realise. He gets taken down as well. Excellence managed to get those 2 kills there. He's currently 5-5, and he's keeping the dreams of Infused of winning this map alive. And can he manage to continue on?
Only time will tell as we go in towards that next round. It's going to be the 8th round in this Search and Destroy. It's currently 5-2 to TEC. They are just 1 round away from winning their first matchup in the league play system. And we spoke about this is one of the biggest games for these two teams because, of course, you need to be beating all of, well, you consider them lower opponents. However, in this case, you'd sort of look at both of the teams and say they're fairly even. So this is one of those crucial top 4 matchups.
I was actually speaking to some of the players earlier. They were saying, well, it's actually TCM. They said, don't come bottom of our group. We're fairly certain Epsilon are going to come first in theirs. And both of these teams will be whooped by Epsilon at land. So that was TCM's prediction.
Okay. So you're getting the opinion of the pro players there directly in your ears, guys at home. Let us know, of course, on the social media who do you think is going to take this matchup. If you've got time, of course. I mean, if TEC take this round,
oh,
it's all
JT
over.
answers back.
JT trying to make it not happen in that way. Mohawk making a kill as well. This is looking good for Infused. They are not going down without a fight, but that bomb is currently dropped down in limbos. JT's pushing on for it, trying to pre-aim the necessary positions where TEC might show themselves from.
He certainly is now. JT's just flying back. You see how hesitant he is to put this bomb down. He knows if he drops here, it could be curtains for Infused. Can he get it down? He has. Now he's going to try and set up. Where are these players? Mello's got a pick, though. It's now 1 versus 2 for JT. This could be all over. Where is this player? There we go. One's come out. He's got 1. It's 1 versus 1. Oh, he gets the second one as well. Keeping it alive. Infused are not dead yet, Gucci. 5-3. We continue on.
Oh, the plays from JT that we've seen today. Definitely Infused.
Standout player for Infused
definitely
today.
Infused standout player. Showing it
Okay.
once again.
Once more into the breach, my dear friends. We're going to go back on the attack and see if TEC can round this one out, or will the Infused guys refuse to let them have it. But now, Realise going to go up top once more. He is currently 8-3. Not as good as the 6-0 to begin with, but it's good enough.
Once again, got that sniper rifle out, going for a pick through that bomb site, not actually making a hit marker this time. Once again, just watching the back, making sure nobody's going all-out aggression from Infused. I think they'd be very, very stupid to do so. Huge risk for them. They are just one round away from losing this matchup, of course. So
Nobody wants to lose that first pick.
no, definitely not. Both teams know how important it is. Mello on the aggression. Oh, the bomb's gone down. 3 versus 3. Bombs in limbo. Watson with a
Bomb's
kill
gone down
as
again.
well. There's that player.
And they actually have the advantage here, Infused. They have the numbers. And if Mello goes to plant this bomb, there's going to be another gun off the field. It will briefly 1v3 while he plants it. Needs to be very, very careful. His teammate has actually run out and got himself taken down. Realised, decided to try and push forward, leaving Mello in a 1 versus 3 now.
Man, he's
And
already
it's
been
going to
taken
be
down.
Infused. Refuse to die. Is this going to be a comeback here? Is this going to be a ridiculous choke by TEC as round by round Infused go closer and closer to coming back into this game?
They're gaining the momentum as well. I mean, TEC's heads are going to be down here, Bryce, and that's a position that you do not want to be in. I mean, if you have a look at their scoreboard, they're all fairly even kills-wise. I mean, 8 kills bar Robs, who's got only 2, but he has got the 3 bomb plants to his name. So let's have a look. Can Infused level this up? Is it going to be 5-5? TEC, of course, were 5-1 in the lead. It's now 5-4. TEC need to be winning this round. They do not want it to go to 5-5. Definitely not. On board with JT, once again, the standout player for Infused in this matchup so far. Although they have all played exceedingly well, Bryce, to get themselves back into this.
They really have. Every player is bringing everything they've got here. We've gone 5th map. We're going in it. Wonder picks up the first pick, though. That could be the moment they need, as now Infused are on the back. Now, can they manage to get forward? TEC Realize picks up another kill. It's 2 versus 4. This could be all over Infused. They've made a valiant return.
JT with a kill, though, Bryce. Let's have a look. What's it going to be? 3 versus 2. Teammates are together as well. It looks as if they're retreating back once again and going for another rotation back to B. JT's got to be very, very cautious if he's going to poke out. He does manage to make the kill. No, he doesn't. No! Oh my goodness! I thought it was a guaranteed kill.
They needed that. They really needed that, and he didn't manage to get it.
It looked like a dead cert as well, Bryce. I'd already called it, and it didn't materialise. The standout player for Infused potentially not done so well.
He's down as well.
It's going to have to be
Excellence
excellence.
has to rush the bomb site. Oh, easy kill as he walks around the corner. And there we go. Infused dreams of a valiant comeback. First of all, from 2-0, and then the S&D 5-0. It's going to be TEC who take the first game in our coverage of this professional league for the qualification to the World Championships of Call of Duty. TEC have taken that first step.
Yeah, that was an absolutely incredible display of Call of Duty as well. I mean, Wonder, once again, top fragging for his team on the Search and Destroy, playing ever so well there. I think, to be honest, that both teams were really evenly matched. That was definitely the best game that we could have had to kick off this qualification process.
Could it have been any closer, Gucci? I just don't think so. But TEC ended up winning both of the S&Ds, and we have said before, S&Ds win your game, so...
They really do.
But there we go. That is going to be the coverage for the first game tonight. We have one more. It will be 9 p.m. local time, and it's going to be a Ware versus TYT. Both teams have fan bases. One is slightly considered the better one. That's going to be Ware Gaming. But don't go anywhere. Stay in the chat because you're not going to want to miss that one either.
We don't care what they say.